This is example 6.7 from Discovering Design with Chemistry. It asks, what is the chemical equation for the complete combustion of liquid ethanol? And it tells us what the formula for that is. So combustion means a fuel reacts with oxygen. This is our fuel, and so we're going to start by just lining up our fuel plus our oxygen. Now our oxygen is going to be in gas form. We're going to go ahead and write these because if it went to the trouble to tell us that this is in liquid form, it wants us to include the state of matter. Now when it says complete combustion, that means all we're left with is CO2 and water vapor. So now we just have to balance it. So let's start by looking at our different numbers. So we have, I'm just going to list the things down here that we're balancing rather than just make a chart. It's easier for me that way, but if you like the chart, continue to make the chart. Alright, so we have 2 carbon over here and only 1 carbon over here. So I'm going to start by fixing that. Alright, next I'm going to look at my hydrogen. I have 6 over here and only 2 over here. So I'm going to multiply that by 3. So my hydrogen and my carbon look good. Oxygen, I have 2 over here, so 1 plus 2 means I have 3 oxygen on this side. And over here I also have oxygen in 2 places. Right here I have O2 as part of the CO2. So 2 times the 2 in front means I have 4 there. And then I have 1 here, but it has a 3 out front, so 3 more. So 4 plus 3. So I have 7 over here. So that's a little bit messy and a little bit of a mess. So what we're going to need to do is add a few more to one side, obviously this side. So what we're going to do, let me get rid of all my extra mess, is because this one has 7 and this one had 3, but it was 1 plus 2 to make the 3. What I can do is I can separate this back out and notice one of those is by itself and it's the one that I'm going to multiply so it doesn't affect anything else. So I need to have a 6 here so that I can have 1 plus 6 is 7. So I'm going to put a 3 out front because with the 2 I have 3 times 2 is 6 plus the other one. Oh, well, that was messy. I like to erase my scribble, but it erased my thing. Alright, so let's check before we declare it done. And let's make a table for those of you who like the table. Alright, so we have C, H, and O. We have 2, 6, 1 plus 6, so we have 7. And then on the other side we have 2, and 3 times 2 is 6, and then we have 2 times 2 is 4, and then 3 added to 4 makes 7. So the final equation is good to go. Let's erase some of this extra so you can look at it. So we have our ethanol plus oxygen makes carbon dioxide and water, and all the numbers are balanced.